So whenever people come into this room with me, I always say just have an open mind.
No offense to you, but like I didn't expect to come in here and like dance.
This little short workout does not work if you don't go and hit your steps today and eat properly and try and sleep well. Your job is not done.
All right, there's a little sass there from one of those contestants. Khloe Kardashian wants to help people transform their bodies both inside and out in her e-reality series Revenge Body by Khloe Kardashian.
Harley Pasternak and Simone are two celebrity trainers that help make that happen. Welcome, guys.
Hi.
I love that Khloe has brought together the A-team when it comes to getting these people to really transform, but it really comes down to them wanting it, though, right, Harley? I mean, if you're not ready to make the change, it's one thing to say I want to look good, it's another thing to work for it.
I always say you can't motivate somebody because they're already motivated, and I'm sure you agree. Everyone wants to look better, feel better, and our job is to bridge the gap between them wanting to look good and them doing something about it.
Simone, so what's the big secret then? Everybody says this. What's the tool that they need to get there?
Well, it is 80% diet, 20% exercise. So there's no point us eating a pizza now, and then going and working out. So you have to make sure that what you're putting into your body is far more important, and then obviously the exercise
only
as well.
20% for the exercise if you're not eating properly.
Correct.
But don't discount the exercise.
No,
You still got to motivate
you need to do that. They go hand in hand, so.
Yeah.
What did Khloe do? Because clearly we have seen the result on her. What was the big change for her?
I think everything. She grew up in a household where I can attest at Kris Jenner's house, there's a pantry in her kitchen that has every candy and baked good ever invented in the world. She has a soft serve yogurt machine. She has a waffle machine. She has everything. So to avoid temptation in that household is impossible. I think she just made a decision in life that, hey, I'm now going to eat well, I'm going to move well, and this is part of my new lifestyle.
Well, I've asked, because I've interviewed Khloe for this show, and we've got the cookie, canisters right behind us.
I love how she lines them
the
up.
candies everywhere. I'm like, she's like, that's for my nieces and my nephews. It's not for me. And I'm like,
me.
But I'm like, and you. Yeah, but then you work it off and you're good. But yeah, it takes I think it comes down to willpower. What are we going to see this week? We see that there's a woman who turns to food after her husband cheated on her. That seems to be a pattern for a lot of women. It's sort of that vicious cycle.
The emotional eating.
It's the emotional eating.
Yeah.
It's that component.
Everyone has a backstory to why they got to that place, and that's what's lovely about this show is we get to see that story. And then obviously the transformation that's made when they start to love themselves on the inside out.
Yeah. How long does it take really to really change and see that shift in your body, like Khloe's, for example?
I mean, I think in one day of you doing the things you need to do, you're going to feel better. And
wow, that's a transformation.
As a byproduct of, I'm really proud of that one.
Holy cow.
She's petite, and I think she lost 40 pounds in the first 10 weeks. Amazing. And we did that primarily by not being in the gym. And I always tell people you get lean in life and strong in the gym. So by hitting 10,000 steps a day, she wore Fitbit, by eating properly, I had her on the body reset diet, and by getting better sleep, the fat just melted off of her body. Look, a week, huge difference in your body. 2 weeks, more of a difference. 3 weeks more. So the longer you go, the more difference.
It's a lifestyle change then.
Exactly.
You've got to set your mindset. I've known you for like 15 years. We used to do segments
together. We were teenagers then.
We were teenagers.
I need a visual.
We both had, this is Harley with hair. Harley had hair.
Oh my.
And I had the Courtney Cox look.
Oh my, you got black hair.
You have that shirt still?
I might have the, what is that? I don't even know what I'm wearing there.
Oh my gosh.
When did you get to be buddies with the Kardashians, and when did you start working out?
They inherited me through Kanye.
Okay.
Yeah, so I've been friends with Kanye for 15 years, and they inherited me. And I've become friends with the family and Kim, and been on the show a few times, and they're a wonderful family.
All right, we're going to talk about other celebrities that you trained. Chrissy Teigen, you got her body back. We're talking about Lady Gaga, killing it at the Super Bowl, looking fantastic. But Revenge Body with Khloe Kardashian airs Thursday at 9 on E! All right, before we go, Harley, quickly, you trained Lady Gaga. What did you do to get her Super Bowl ready?
Look, people are so surprised when they saw a picture of Gaga at Super Bowl. You forget she's always in phenomenal shape. And there was one bad picture of her a few years ago after she had hip surgery where she was in a wheelchair and couldn't exercise for a while. But Gaga's always looked phenomenal. She was a dancer before she was a musician. She's always had a six-pack. She's always looked fantastic. And people forget that because she's so talented and they fixate on her music or her wardrobe. She's always been a specimen. This is not new. It's not news I mean, I don't mean that in a negative way. She always works hard.
All right, Simone, speaking of working hard, you got Chrissy Teigen's body. You helped her get her body back after baby. What did you guys do? What did you focus on?
It's just basically getting off the couch, isn't it? Making time for yourself. As a young mum, you do have to set aside at least an hour a day so that you can try and exercise. So it's a slow process. It took 9 months to put on the weight. It takes 9 months to get it back off. Be realistic.
Make a priority.
And Harley says, everybody out there, both of them say, walk at least 10,000 steps a day.
Start
walking. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's walk out.